Hi, VC saying you back again. Today I'm going to bring you a new video showing you my favorite 10 guitarists from the 80s. This is my list of guitarists that I enjoy, I like. I'm planning to do a 70s one, 70s guitarist, but I'm starting off with the 80s because the decade that I was raised in, basically, music-wise, and enjoy all these amazing musicians. And I have to start off with the 80s first. Um, if you hear that I left some of them out, it's because they're probably from another decade, or like I said, these are the 10. I love many of them, but there's so many to mention. I'm only gonna mention my favorite top 10. So yeah, let's start right off with the list. This is in no order whatsoever. It's all mixed match, so it's not rated by the 10 to number one. No, it's just in no order. So this is my list of the 10 favorite guitars from the 80s. Let's start right off with this one, and I'm talking about John Sykes. From, of course, he recorded this amazing Whitesnake album from 1987. We all know he got. They say that he left the band, but we all know he got fired. They recovered him. They bumped heads, and well, it is what it is. He left or he got fired. I don't know. Thing is that he started out with Tiger Pantang back in the early 80s. Then he left the great band, and he joined Thin Lizzy, did some work with Thin Lizzy, and then he also left from Thin Lizzy. He joined Whitesnake, and then he got fired or left, and then he formed Blue Murder, another amazing. I call him super group because he joined with Carmen Appice, the drummer. He did work with Dio and stuff like that. Anyway, he only did Bloomer. I think he only did one album, and then that quickly disbanded. I don't know what happened. They didn't make any more music. But anyway, I love John Sykes. He shreds that guitar like there is no tomorrow. I really love it, and in my opinion, he stands out so much in this album. Wow. And it's so sad that they did music videos of the hits from this album and he wasn't in them. They used some other guy, I guess an actor or whatever, mimicking his guitar work. That is very sad because he's so talented. And I enjoy John Sykes. Very, for my opinion, underrated. He should be up there more. But anyway, John Sykes, Whitesnake, and many other bands. Next, the one I'm talking about is another one that is amazing, and he's still making music today with another band. I'm talking about Vivian Campbell from Dio. Wow, Vivian Campbell in this album and the next, Holy Diver. Wow, I mean Holy Diver and Elastic Line. That's what I wanted to say. Great guitar work. Wow. Dio is amazing. His voice is iconic. We all know that. But Vivian Campbell's guitars on this album, and also, like I said, Last in Line, they're superb. It's so freaking awesome. And I truly enjoy Vivian Campbell. Then he left the band, and we all know he now, 1992, sadly, Steve Clark from Def Leppard passed away. And he replaced Steve Clark on Def Leppard until today. He's now the guitarist, one of the guitarists from Def Leppard. And like I say, he's still making music now with Def Leppard, and I really enjoy. In my opinion, he used to be more raw. Back in the early '80s, with Dio. I don't know that the sound Def Leppard is a little bit poppier now, but before Vivian Campbell, oh man, his guitar work is so great. Anyway, next on my list is one of my biggest favorite. I talk about it all the time, and I'm talking about George Lynch. Great guitarist. Oh my God, it's so freaking killer. And another one that he's still making music today. This is my favorite album. I've said it many times here in my channel. My favorite Dokken album, Back for the Attack. And one of the reasons is because in this album, he's a beast in the guitar. Oh my God, that song, Kiss of Death, it starts right off with a awesome guitar riff. Oh my God, it gives me goosebumps. Just I'm talking about it. And this whole album, in my opinion, is it's amazing. It's a masterpiece, in my opinion. I know a lot of people enjoy Under Lock and Key, Tooth and Nails. Those are great albums, but in my opinion, this is by far his best guitar work on all his albums with Doc. And I know he then left the band and formed Lynch Mob. That's his signature band. He did a couple of albums. I think he did a new album recently that came out a few weeks or a few months ago. Lynch Mob. But yeah, I do have them right here. Here, this is my by far my favorite Lynch Mob album. Wicked Sensation. This is so killer. So yeah, George Lynch. What can I say? So freaking great guitarist. Oh. Next on my list is another one that for me is super underrated. He's one of the best in my opinion, and sadly he's been going back and forth with some other. He started out he was in the band Ozzy Osbourne, recorded 2 albums with him, then he got fired, and he formed Badlands, and I'm talking about Jakey Lee. I know he did other works beside the work he did with Ozzy and then Badlands. But wow, Jakey Lee, another monster guitarist. Um, he he did by far my favorite Ozzy Osbourne, that is Bark at the Moon and The Ultimate Sin. I really love those albums, and the main reason is because of his guitar work. Great guitar riffs, everything. He did many other side projects. I think he did one recently. I forgot the name right now, but he did Balance. There's another underrated band. Sadly, they only did like 3 albums only, and this unofficial pressing. I'm looking for a OG copy, and well, this is a great album. A lot of people here in the VC just enjoy that album. Okay, next on my list is Neil Sean from the band Journey. Neil Sean started out back in the 70s with Santana. We all know Carlos Santana Band, with another founding member of Journey, Greg Rowley. They left Santana, Greg Rowley, and Neil Sean, and formed Journey. And he really went up in the 80s. He did some work in the 70s, but he stood out in the 80s with Journey. Then they took I think in around 1987. Journey took a long hiatus until in the early 90s. And when Journey took a break, he did other stuff. And for example, he was part of the band Bad English with another Journey member, Jonathan Cain, right there. And he also joined other artists, did other super groups like this one. I call it SAS. It's Sean, Sammy Hagar, yeah, and some other guys there. And he also did another one that I really enjoy, Sean and Hammer. Great album, underrated also. And he also joined a band back in I think 1991 called Hardline. I don't have that album, but it's a great album. Also, I need to get. I just got reissued by Railgun Music. So yeah, Neil Sean. What can I say? And he's still with Journey today, and he has a Facebook channel, and he always shows video of him, playing his guitar. It's freaking awesome watching him at home and just jamming on his guitar. He really loves playing that guitar. And Neil Sean, what can I say? Amazing guitarist. He started out very early back with Santana. Okay, next, another one that we all know. He is pure legend. A lot of people, musicians, looked up at him. They got inspired by his guitar work, and we all know, everybody knows, he's by far one of the biggest, the best. I'm talking about Eddie Van Halen. Sadly, he passed away. We all know that. This is my favorite Van Halen album. He has I enjoyed the debut album, Van Halen debut album. It's my favorite from the David Lee Roth era, and really love this album, 5150. Sadly, he passed away, but we all know Eddie's guitar work inspired so many musicians, and he's still inspiring new musicians today. So yeah, Eddie Van Halen. What can I say? So sad we lost him. Way too soon, in my opinion. Great guitarist. You know, the best. Really the best. Okay, next, another guitarist that, in my opinion, is very awesome. Um, he started out in another band. He got kicked out of that band. Then he formed this band that is even better. Not better, but it's right there in between. Don't get me wrong. I don't talk about Dave Mustaine. You all know he started out with Metallica back in the early 80's. He did. He wrote a lot of great songs that they are in the first two Metallica albums, Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning. He got fired, and sorry about the glare. He got fired, and he formed Megadeth as a. He formed it as like a revenge, like to get back at Metallica, and it blew up. Oh my God, this band is amazing. We all know he's done so many great albums. This is my favorite. Peace Sells What Who's Buying. Love Rust in Pieces also, and many other. By far, this is my number one album from them that I enjoy. But yeah, Dave Mustaine, great guitarist, and wow, still making music today with Megadeth, still rocking. Yeah. So yeah, Dave Mustaine. That's another one on my list. Okay, now I got three more, and this one is another legendary guitarist. Another one that is still inspiring musicians today, and still inspiring musicians throughout the years. And I'm talking about Randy Rhoads. Sadly, of course, he passed away back in 1982. And he passed away here in Florida, where I live at. Sadly, we all know a plane crash. But anyway, Randy Rhoads. Enjoy Randy Rhoads. First, he only did the first two Ozzy Osbourne albums, Wizard of Oz and David the Madman. And this is my favorite, Ozzy Osbourne with Randy Rhoads. He really shreds that guitar. Over the Mountain, wow, great song. Flying High Again. Believer, wow, great songs. You Can Kill Rock and Roll, another one of my favorites from this song. Album. And wow, Randy Rhoads, iconic. Sadly, passed away. Rest in peace. And I hate when these music heroes from us passed away, and you know, in his case, so tragic. Anyway, next on my list is another underrated, in my opinion, big underrated guitarist. This band just the band broke up. Right now he's retired. He's not doing any more music. He's enjoying life with his family. I think he doesn't even do interviews. That last time I heard, he doesn't give out interviews. People will love like that he will come back and do more music with this band or something else, but no. And I'm talking about Vito Bratta from White Lion. Here he is, right here in the back. Great guitarist. And one of the things that made White Lion what it is his guitar work. It's amazing. Vito Bratta. I like Jakey Lee and him. They have the same type of guitar work. Both basically, I always compare them to. Their guitar style is almost the same. So yeah, Vito Bratta from White Line. And now, last but not least, another one that sadly passed away. And I don't know if because of his passing, this band went downhill. I don't know. That's my opinion. Well, because when he was in this band, they did so many stuff. And when he started out, and I'm talking about Robin Crosby from Rat. This is my favorite Rat album, Invasion of the Privacy. For me, it's one of his best work. It's in this. He's a guitarist. One of my favorite guitarists are from the songs on this album, especially "You're in Love," "Lay It Down." Wow, great guitarist on those songs. And Under the Cellar, all the all the great. There are also good albums, but my favorite is this one. And Robin Crosby passed away in 2002. Sadly, we all know, for substance abuse, and I hate. That's another thing that I hate when musicians die because of substance abuse. It's so sad. But yeah, it is what it is. Robin Crosby, rest in peace. Really enjoy his guitar work. Here he is, shredding that guitar right here. Oh my god, it's so awesome. But yeah, Robin Crosby from Rat. So yeah, guys, those are my favorite 10 guitarists from the 1980s. Like I said, in no order. You guys probably have your own favorite guitarists. Love to hear them out. Can put a comment down below. What are your favorite guitarists from the 80s? And like I said, probably I left out many of them that you guys like. But like I said, this is my list, the ones that I really enjoy and keep enjoying every day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, hit that bell if you want to see more videos. Keeping track. And like I said, you guys have a great week and have a great July 4th, Independence Day tomorrow. And enjoy music and rock on. Bye, guys.